Well, we'll give this a go. See if it manages to stay connected. Of course, I do believe that the internet is not working on my PlayStation. Just being an absolute piece of shit. So it shows it as connected here, but I bet if I go, I think I go in here. No, where is it? Settings, set up internet connection. Yeah, wired LAN, failed. So I'll see if I can just connect from Wi-Fi. Oh, hey, awesome. BMW car meet, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're connected on Wi-Fi now. See if I can share out this link. So I really hope that this problem with my LAN network on my PlayStation is a problem with the router and not a problem with my PlayStation 5 itself. Okay. Hey, what up, Sarah? So let's just jump into the multiplayer lobbies and see if there's anyone racing. Alright, what do we got? We got Japanese guys doing some kind of league, Twitch, Chad Rice, fucking St. Croix, Group B. Why? And this is just road car racing. 6 hours of Daytona. I believe Distinct Rain is in this race. That's pretty cool. So nothing in terms of open lobbies to race in. Just fantastic. At least not with friends. So let's take a look. What do we got? New track every. So we got Group 3 here, but it's not BOP. This is just gonna be Mount fucking Panorama. God, people just choose garbage. Garbage combos. What the fuck is this? Next week, Daily C. It's just a free run. He's probably not gonna do a race. I've seen the Japanese drivers, they do this. But maybe we'll just jump into, let's take a look at the room info. Is it a qualifying room or is it a race conditions room? Looks like it's a qualifying room. Preset weather, SSO1 afternoon, mechanical light, Grip reduction off track low. So that's just wrong. So what I might do for now, I'll come back to that in a moment. I want to go into circuit experience for Spa and try and improve my full lap time. Where are we? Spa, circuit different function shops, circuit experience. So I went through the sections last night and managed to improve to pretty much near the top of my friends list on each one. So we're half a tenth or 7/700ths of a second off whole, which I think it's 69 hundredths of a second off of whole for sector 1. Sector 2, third place, just a tenth and a bit off of Ankh Noah. Sector 3 we hooked up and actually got the quickest time on our friends list. And quite close actually to top 10. So 45.060 is the top 10 and we got 45.098. So under half a tenth difference. And then the last sector, again, just about half a tenth off of whole. But I really find that this last sector is just, the Porsche doesn't handle that nicely at all. You just kind of have to hope that you get the right snap of instability that just points you in the right direction. So on this one lap attack, it's going to be that last corner where we're going to throw away good times. So in any case, we're looking at something around a low 17 would be nice. If we make it into the 16s, that would be great, but I don't have high expectations of it. I mean, you look at the top 10, there are the 15s even. We'll give it a go. Alright, so fair bit of understeer there, turn 1, that we have to be aware of. So can't bog down a little bit too much there. On the non-bob version of the Porsche, you actually do have to be a little bit careful over a Rouge. It's easy flat, but if you take too much curb, the car can get a little bit unstable and you just lose time. So I broke a little bit too early for Lecum. Definitely not the best lap. This might not even be an improvement over the 2:17.8. I think it will kind of depend on how well we get through the bus stop. It's very nervous through there. So yeah, we see we only do a 217A. But at least that will give us a ghost that we can drive against. Bogged down a little bit less off of that first corner. It still wasn't a great first corner. Better, but still a little bit unaggressive there. Throw it all away here though. Okay, 217.1. So I think that puts us ahead of Danny. Still, it would have been nice to get a 216 there. Definitely just had a bit of a time loss there at the bus stop. I was very lucky that the rear of the car didn't completely snap. If we'll take a look at the replay. So I was very unaggressive on the brake here. Look how slowly the brake fed in. So when I hit the brakes, you see it takes an age before I get to 100%. Look at that. So we go deep, but still got an okay exit. Now actually, I came off the brakes for like Combe quite nicely. Actually, I think that this must be a bug in the replay. Yeah, so I had to pump the throttle a little bit there. It feels like the hot lap, the grip on the track is a little bit less than it was in the segments. But I got this nicely. I was very patient on the throttle here. So we waited enough time and got a very good exit. And then this was weird. I got like a second stab of rotation. You take a look. So we turn in for the corner initially, and then I kind of increased the brake a little bit and got this like second snap of rotation. See that? It got me through the corner again. I don't think it was like a major time loss or anything. And this was good. This was very good. Then I kind of got a little bit afraid here. See, I dipped the throttle there. I think I could have held that full throttle. Hey, Sparrow. So I reckon dipping the throttle there and then just, yeah, being a little bit tentative. There, you see I didn't use all of the exit curb that I could have. And you see that I spun the wheels up there. In that second part of the bus, in the first part of the bus stop, sorry. So I think, without those two little mistakes, this would have been a 216. We'll give it another lap, and then we'll go back and check the lobbies. Or maybe do another circuit experience. Way too late. Hey, Lanzi. Thanks for coming back again after the failed stream attempt earlier tonight. Yeah, I just got the snap of oversteer on there on the exit. This car's a little bit tricky to get through the slower corners. It's very nice in the medium speed stuff, but slow speed stuff is pretty horrible. So there we go. Bit of a time there again there. I'm wondering if I should go to 6th here. No, 6th gear loses you time. Look at that. In the Supra you go to 6th, and it holds the speed. But in the Porsche you drop, so I've dropped about a 10th. Made up a little bit of time there in that last part of the Kun. Yeah, I thought I lost time there. Yeah, that was better. No. Front's locked up. Not quite as good as last time. It has drifted a little bit too far out onto the curb. Put that together nicely. I lost time there, but it's okay. Still got the exit fairly decent. Huge snap of oversteer on the entrance. God damn it, no. I just didn't give it enough, I had more steering angle there I could have given it. Took a few liberties there with the track limits. Seem to have paid off. Yeah. Barrier collision. If you take too much of the inside curve of No Name Corner, it invalidates the lap. It's weird. Oh my gosh, I just got on two wheels. Too late. Hey, Slipstream. It's definitely less time. That's pretty horrible. Since when could you get track limit penalties in circuit experience though? Shouldn't I just invalidate your lap straight away? I don't know why I'm so afraid to attack that corner now. Talk to you about invalid. Yeah, of course, the subject of your latest video. So if any of you guys don't know, Slipstream is a racer from Poland. He also does videos on his channel, so go check them out. So despite 2 huge snaps of oversteer on the exit, we still got a really good exit. Oh, that was scary. Thought I was gonna get done for the track limits there. Yeah, no problems. I was still a mess through that. Yeah. It's too deep into Rivage. It's just... It's been downhill since then. Yeah, I was afraid to look. It bugged down, but I'm still gonna get a better time, but I probably lost another 10th or 2 there just on the bog down of the second part of the bus stop. But I think we'll take that. I wanted to get to a 16. Pretty close to Twitchy's time. So, with a better exit out of the bus stop there, we would have had Twitchy's time. Probably wouldn't have got the Hong Kong drivers 16.706 though. But yeah, we'll take it. So yeah, okay. 3rd for that one, 3rd for that one. 1st, 2nd, and 4th out of my friends list. Yeah, cheers, Slip. Okay, we'll go have another look to see if there's any lobbies up. I mean, it's Saturday night. You'd think that, you know, there'd be people out racing. Okay, so there is this one. TS. We'll try and jump in. Room full. Yeah. That's a shame. I guess we shouldn't have delayed. Should have just jumped straight into this one. Although it is this free run still. Okay, we'll jump into it and we'll just ask if they're planning to run a race. Actually, no, this was the lobby where... We'll check the race details, but I remember this was the lobby where he has the settings wrong anyway. He's got it as off-track grip to low rather than real. I don't think we're even going to get into this room. Yemen. Yeah, session has timed out. Refresh. Before we try again, let's just take a look at the room info. Yeah, grip production off track is still set at low. So, I don't know. Maybe, room info. Maybe we'll just create our own. I'm on my Wi-Fi now, so maybe people would be able to join. But if it's the same problem of just no one actually being able to join, then... practice race. I think it's times... Is it times 2 or times 3? Take a quick look on the old laptop. Yeah, times 2 fuel. Fuel doesn't really matter. Group 3, racing tires, medium softs. Yeah, we'll make it public. SO1 is fine. Just save the settings. So, I already did a short test of this with Danny last night, and the Silhouette was able to do 4 laps on softs comfortably. The 5th lap was a bit sketchy. So we'll give another car a go and see what it's like. I am not good with the BRZ, but I will try it out. I need to buy the tires for it. Because Key seems to be convinced that this car is still the OP car on tires, and I'm not sure if it still is. I thought that a couple of updates ago, the tire wear basically got patched to the point where it's not a dominant tire wear car anymore. But yeah, I'm not good with this car. You have to carry so much speed through the corners to make up for its shocking pace on the straights. And generally, whenever that's the case with a car, I just don't really get pace from it. Because I'm driving it like it's any other Group 3 car, not a go-kart with a Group 4 engine in it. You on the PS4 PS5 version? See if I can. Yeah, feel free to join if you can. I'm on the PS5 version, which for lobbies it shouldn't matter whether you're PS4 or PS5. I don't know why it just broke then for. Listener says you're off for lunch now. Have a good rest of the day. Yeah, thanks, mate. I'll try and remember actually to throw you a sub after I'm done here, because I don't think I'm actually subbed to you yet. Driving off the truck. So I feel like I was so slow for Spoon there. I think this car could have been much more aggressive and been able to stick to the road. Oh, and I've gone way too deep. Which is a shame, because now I'm not going to know what that lap time would have been. Although we can see, oh gosh, what am I doing here? We can see from the opt, 59.2 is probably what it would have been. Probably, maybe actually a high 58, because I think I didn't exactly push it on my outlap through the last sector. And a high 58 would be a second slower than my time in the silhouette. 58.8. So I think this car is probably half a second slower than the Silhouette. Doesn't want to slow down for a hairpin though. Timing out. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even come up with you, like, saying that you were joining or anything, so... don't use second gear there. One thing I'll give this car is even with the worn tires, the pace drop-off isn't that dramatic. So our fronts are totally fucked. We'll come out, we'll do the out lap, and we'll do one hot lap on mediums, just to see what its medium pace is like, and then we'll give another car a go. I'll try out the Mercedes, actually. Because I did finally buy one after 9 months of owning this game. So I believe a low fuel... A low fuel medium run on the Tomica is like a 58.5. I know Danny did a... Yeah, I think Danny did a 58.5. Hey, how's it going, Matt? Nice Carol again. Who have you guys been watching earlier tonight? So I noticed Jester hasn't been online today. I think he might have been on this morning or early this afternoon, but he must be out and about today. Okay, can we go flat? No, gonna take a little lift. Holy shit! Did it again. Too deep. It's funny, on Twitter yesterday, people were talking about this combo and saying which cars would be good, and someone said the Tomica, and Key was like, not the Tomica, it's a handling track, mate, it'll be the BRZ. Now, I can tell you that the Tomica can take 130R flat at 250 k's per hour, I think it was. I think the BRZ although probably has more grip in mid-speed corners. I'm not sure it has any real advantage on the more high-speed corners. Yeah, I just was on this one. I can see you saying Arnie in the chat, but I don't actually see his message pop up. Yeah, this car is a bit of a turd, to be honest. Braking for the Casio triangle, as the hipsters like to call it. Alright, we'll give the Merc a go. Car settings, we need to buy the tires for it. Mediums, softs, wets, intermediates. Car settings, soft. So my guess is that this car will only be able to do 4 laps on the softs. Do love the sound of this car though. come on, understeer, under fucking steer. Okay, have to be careful of that on our hot lap. This just does not like to turn under the throttle. Ugh, okay. Kind of feel like I'm gonna go off the track here. Okay, second gear just seems to cause more understeer. Have to keep in mind I've hit the rev limiter in 4th twice on this lap already, so that's probably costing us a 10th. Oh, turn, baby, turn. I think I almost hit it again there. What a handful. Through the chicane. 58.5. Now I gotta say, the tyres, not too bad after those 2 laps. But this car has so much understeer on throttle, even on fresh softs. I'm a little bit worried as to how it's going to handle in these last couple of laps. I think I need to have a little bit of just off throttle, off brake, mid corner rotation in this car for that hairpin there. Yeah, we've reached a point on the tires that we're also getting understeer on corner entry. I tried the Silhouette last night, and I tried the BRZ just before this. Fuck. Tried to hold it with a gear shift, but no good. Like, it's you probably can't really see from just the stream, but it's actually, the car is understeering even on that last, not a corner before the start-finish line. Like, it makes it seem like I'm going out wide to get a nice run to start my, like, next lap. It's like what you do in qualifying, but actually the car is just understeering out there. Yeah, so you can see that the tire is almost down to 0% even after 4 laps. For the sake of science, I will drive the 5th lap though on the softs, just to see if we get the dreaded puncture or not. I mean, I know you don't get punctures in this game anymore, but I know at a certain point driving around on 0% tires, you do get quite a drop off in pace. Not as bad as it used to be though. So there you go, we're out of tires at the beginning of the lap. Whoa, okay. Very little front end grip now. Yeah, the Porsche might be okay on the tires. I can take a look at it. The problem with the Porsche is this corner right here is a fucking handful. You just never know when the rear end is gonna step out. And it's not like it steps out and like you're worried that you're gonna spin or something. Like you never really spin. But what happens when it steps out like that is the rear just like then bogs down as you're trying to take away. And it's almost like if you ever played Gran Turismo 4, the ASM that they had in that game really like cut your engine out kind of thing. It almost feels like that's happening in the background. Yeah, so there's no way that you can do 5 laps on the Mercedes. With the Silhouette and the BRZ, it's sketchy, but it's possible. You kind of have to weigh up the difference between the 5th lap on softs versus a 6th lap on mediums. But yeah, for the Merc, it's going to be 4 on softs no matter what. I'll give the Porsche a quick go now. One thing that might work against the Porsche is, at least in my hands, I'm sliding the car in a lot. Unintentionally that time, but yeah, usually I'm kind of like trail braking into a corner and letting the rear dance around a bit, so that might wear out the tires on this Porsche a little bit quicker than what a driver who has a different driving style would do. I tried a later shift to second to see if that would help, but it actually doesn't. Like, the rear didn't step out on the downshift. 3 tenths down on what I did in the Mercedes. In a car that should theoretically be quicker through the handling section. Which shows that I don't really know what I'm doing in this Porsche. If you don't want a wrist injury, stick to the FRs. So I feel like this might be a blue sector. No, wow. So only a 59.2. A lot of people talk about this Suzuka being a handling track, but sneakily it is a bit of a power track. Sure, you have those first 2 sectors. But then, this run from the hairpin to the start-finish line is essentially 3 long straights. Oh god, 10. So that's actually the quickest fourth lap that I've done in any car. Sub 2 minutes. Everything else, including the Tomica, was all over 2 minutes for the fourth lap. Yeah, definitely looking better than the AMGs. Interestingly enough, the rear tires are going to die maybe even before the fronts. Getting a little bit of a better handle on how to drive it as well, though. So I'm going to do an out lap and a hot lap on the mediums just to get a good idea for the pace on the mediums. Because I do actually think that this Porsche is going to be a candidate. Obviously my first flying lap on the softs was a bit slow, but I didn't really hook the car up. Oh, hey, Haynes. It'll be 4 and 6 or 5 and 5 in your opinion? It's really gonna depend on if... Okay, so most cars will not be able to do 5 laps on the softs. The Mercedes... The tires died at the end of the first sector on the 5th lap, for example. I think some cars will be able to do 5 laps, and so it'll be a matter of weighing up whether that 5th lap on softs is quicker than a 6th lap of the mediums. Okay, well, that blows that idea. Alright, what can we try next? I've heard the GTR 13 is quite good here. Let me just double check that it was the 13. Yeah, GTR 13. This is a car I have pretty much zero experience of driving in this game. Well, so far I'm not seeing it. Ironically, the GTR was... I mean, not ironically. Interestingly, the GTR was actually the quickest car around here in GT Sport. But... comparisons to Sport are useless. Completely different bop. And completely different handling of cars in some cases. Like, this feels nothing like the GTR from GT Sport. Is there a time that the 18 may be better than the 13? Maybe. Oh god. I was not going to make it around that corner without braking. I do not see why this car would be quick based on this outlap. It does not feel particularly enjoyable to drive. We'll just try and take it easy and see what kind of lap we get. Fuck, it just doesn't turn. In the mid-speed stuff that's just got no fucking turning. Oh, not looking at the truck. Yeah, there's a corner there. Lovely thing called an apex as well, if you want to go anywhere near it. Probably shift to fourth gear there is better. Yeah, second gear works for the rotation now. Might try 6th gear there. This car's actually quite nice on the brakes, it must be said. I thought I was going to run deep into that chicane, and I actually pulled up before the corner. Yeah. Turn in. Yeah, this is one of those cars where first gear tends to just push the car forward rather than rotate it. With the 18, I think it really depends on if this is a mid-speed or high-speed track, because I think they have... I think the 18 was one of the cars where the bop was different depending on high or mid-speed. So... 59.3 on the 4th lap, that was pretty quick. Be interesting to see where the tires go on this 5th lap. But I'm pretty surprised that this car could go to lap 5. It's lasted longer than the Mercedes. The Mercedes was already 0% on its fronts by Dunlop. Looks like we're gonna get to spoon. Which means it's pretty much the same as what the BRZ was on tires. So, Mr. Blackheart, Black whatever, Key, you're wrong about the BRZ being OP on tires. Okay. Should I bother doing this medium lap or not? No, let's just go test something else. I want to give the FTR a go. FT1 a go, rather. This does feel nice. I don't know whether it's going to be a quick car or not, though. Okay, well, matches fastest lap. Oh, you son of a bitch. Has a lot of turn in. So yeah, it really kind of caught me off guard going into the first diagonal, and I took too much curb. Not sure what's going to be better, through spoon, third or second. I'm actually too afraid to push there. I lost all my confidence. Still quicker though. A little bit messy, but I don't think I lost too much time. Got on the throttle pretty early. Hey, Lonzy. Yeah, good night, mate. Backed off too much there. Too aggressive on the throttle. So, 58.1. It would have been a 57 though. I actually touched the grass on the entrance there. Ooh. A little bit there too. As much as I complained about the Porsche through the hairpin, I think Group 3 has now become a little bit too easy to drive through there. It's my third touch grass moment in just in this lap alone. Not doing great for the tires. Okay, fourth. It's as if this car just has like a fat ass or something. I don't really think that the tires are going to last 5, like even the GTRs could. The FT1 might even have worse tires than the Mercedes. It's looking that way. We'll give it a little bit of a hall pass for those couple of slides I had. I drift points awarded in the race. Yeah, I would have earned a few good ones in that last race, in that last lap. Yeah, look, 2 minutes 2 on the lap time, so I think we can put the FT1 to bed. The tires are just going to be too shitty, even though it's quite quick. I think it may be a car that you might do a qualifying time in, but not run it in the race. Is there anything else you guys would like me to try out? That's basically what I have. I think the Supra would be too shitty on the tires. The Vision maybe could be okay. I can give the Silhouette a quick go, just to see if we can beat the fastest lap. RCZ. Oh, hey, F1 Slayers. I think this is the first time you've ever popped into the stream. The good thing about Suzuka for this silhouette is you barely need to change gear in it. And gear changes is definitely a weakness for this car. I tested it would be the GTR 13. Can do 5, 600. 6? 6 on softs? No way. That's crazy if you can get it to do 6. Yeah. I did notice that the GTR was surprisingly good on the tires though. Like, it easily got to 5. I think it... I'm way too, was way too cautious through that. And then missed the apex. Silhouette's always a car which takes me about 15 minutes to get used to driving though. So I'll read that in a second. I get on the throttle so much earlier than I was then. It's gonna be interesting. It's really hard to read that while driving this track. You don't get a lot of respite. So, it wasn't you, but if you know Wind or Fento and Amy, yeah, I know Wind. He did 56.9, crazy. Yeah, I mean, Danny did a 57.0 in the silhouette last night. I did like a 57.8. I feel like I could probably do mid 57 with the silhouette. Wind could do 56 in the Billy cut. Yeah, I feel like it's probably going to be the GTR 13, the silhouettes, maybe Maybe some people will use the Porsche early on. GTR can do 5M, 5S, yeah. Yeah, so far the GTR, BRZ, Porsche, and Silhouette have all been able to do 5. The AMG and the FT1 could not. I turned in too late. Just lost a ton of time there. It's so important to get the exits right in this car. You don't want to do that. But I mean, I know I can blue sector the 4th sector, and then, yeah, that 410th loss. So 57.7 on the opt. And I was blue in, what, the first 2 sectors, right? So, I mean, this car should not be slower than the FT1 in the 3rd sector. The 3rd sector is its best sector, so... and yeah, we already did the blue 4th sector in this, so even if we just match the FT1's time, we should be hitting the 57.7-ish. I think Lobby will be competitive. Yeah, I do have a EMEA account, so I probably will. I'm gonna do a lot of racing on this combo this week. I regret not racing with you guys more when we had Spa a few weeks ago. And no, it's only 2x fuel for this one, Matt, so it's not super important for the fuel. The problem is my EMEA account is a Russian flag account because I made it when I was living over in Moscow. And so I think I get a little bit unfairly treated based on Russia's current standing in the geopolitical climate. People see a Russian flag and think I might be Russian, and it seems like I've had a few people take me out when I've done the EMEA races. I mean, I don't know if it's related to that, but could be. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. What can we do? I'll check if there's like a lobby just doing some Group 3 races. I'll jump in and do a couple, but otherwise, I'm already pretty fucking sweaty at the moment. It's really hot here today. It's 18 degrees outside, but it's like 25 degrees in the house.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Siri. Doesn't surprise me. They're doing Group 3 Seaside. I mean, that's the daily race anyway, so why don't they just do the daily race? More Dragon Trail. What else we got? Japanese only. Only one guy in there anyway. Dragon Trail again. The winner chooses the race. Let's see. Yeah. I don't really recognize any of those names. So I'd be afraid to race. This is without Bop. Oh, must be like a Thailand league. DR reverse grid start. Don't know who any of these guys are. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I'm just going to end things here. So thanks for coming along and watching. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, F1 Slayers. We'll definitely try and join you guys for some races. Obviously, probably I won't be able to do like prime time evening, but I know Key usually gets on around this time to do some racing during the day. So this is probably about the time that I would be on to race with you guys. So we'll see you there this week. For my Australian guys, thanks for coming along, and good night. And yeah, we'll see you for an exciting week ahead of Suzuka Race. All right, bye.